At the 16th meeting of the Conference of Parties to the Convention on Biological Diversity, CBD COP16, in Cali, Colombia, Malaysia committed to taking a proactive role in biodiversity conservation for future generations. Our planet is a tapestry of life woven with forests, oceans, and creatures, great and small. For they have no voice of their own, we need to speak on their behalf, for the rainforests, for the oceans, and their inhabitants. At COP16 this year, Malaysia shared its story of hope and action for biodiversity. Our message was clear. Malaysia reaffirmed our commitment to protecting key ecosystems, species, and genetic diversity, aligning with the Kunming-Montreal Global Biodiversity Framework. Through the National Policy on Biological Diversity 2022 to 2030, released last year, our country became among the first parties to integrate the framework into its national biodiversity strategies and action plans. We will continue to adopt a whole-of-government and whole-of-society approach and recognize Indigenous people and local communities as stewards of biodiversity. As highlighted in National Policy on Biological Diversity 2022 to 2030, we need to expand and strengthen collaborative efforts to hire IPLCs as well as retired police and army personnel as patrollers to combat poaching and illegal logging.
Malaysia acknowledged the support that we have thus received from global biodiversity funds towards the full implementation of NBCC. However, we also strongly believe that there is a need for more adequate and easily accessible financial resources to support its implementation.
We brought big ideas and bold action to the table. COP16 was more than a conference. It was a movement to fight for biodiversity, from the halls to the heart of Malaysia's forests. Together, we are building a future where biodiversity thrives for generations.
Many countries around the world are stepping up to lead the way. Brazil, Colombia, Indonesia, and Malaysia are leading by example by ramping up efforts to curb deforestation.
Let us strive towards achieving the overall goal of nations, living in harmony with nature by 2050.